As you all know that Pakistan itself was created, and the dream of Pakistan was also seen and visioned by an ambassador, Aiwan-e-Iqbal, and the articulated manner in which Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah spearheaded the movement. He also was a barrister. So you have stepped into the shoes of the pioneers and the creators of Pakistan. And unfortunately, let me remind you, those students who are here, members of the fraternity and legal fraternity, and also the citizens of Pakistan. And I would also beseech you to kindly bear with me for a few moments and maintain that discipline so that you at least are able to listen to what is being spoken instead of talking in the hall itself. Whether we have been able to fulfill the dream that was visioned by the founding fathers of this nation, the dream with which they created this country, the largest Muslim state on the globe, the biggest country, and without venue, sword or a violent, or without a war. It was pure intellect, it was pure knowledge, it was pure professionalism, and it was the articulation of the great leaders who are lawyers like you are here sitting all of you. Whether we've been able to stand by to their expectations, we must have a soul searching within ourselves. And of course, unfortunately, after the murder of Ali Khan, civil bureaucracy took over this country, although they were loyal to the Britishers in the last. And thereafter the military bureaucracy took over this country and enslaved the people of Pakistan. Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Aiwan-e-Iqbal, all the founding fathers, and so many other Pakistanis who rallied behind them and gave their blood and life also for the cause of Pakistan. They never thought that they would be enslaved, and from the Britishers, from the Gora Raj, they would fall into the uniform Raj and still be slaves and not be capable of spearheading their destiny and bringing up this biggest, largest Muslim state on earth into the grandeur and glory which was envisioned by their fathers. And ultimately what happened, unfortunately, is that we saw the dismemberment of Pakistan because we were not prepared to give power to the people of Pakistan. And this is where we wanted to, and these bureaucrats, civil and military combined, they enslaved the people of Pakistan, deprived them of their rights of governance, the freedom that they had sought so ardently under the leadership of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. This was unfortunately wasted away, and we remained a country struggling again and striving for our existence. It was then only that yet another barrister, a barrister of high stature, was again called upon to take over the reins of this country, and it was through his articulation that we got unanimously the Constitution of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan 1973. It was his articulation that 93,000 soldiers who were enslaved and rotting in the jails of India, they were rescued from the clutches, and 5,000 square miles of territory which had been occupied by the Indian forces of belonging to the West Pakistan was retrieved without surrendering anything. And it was he, and then again we galvanized together our efforts. And the dream, yet another dream was envisioned for the Muslim Ummah to find its glory and grandeur. And OIC, it was held right we should have an atom bomb, a Muslim bomb, which was named as the Muslim bomb, so that we could again reunit our strength and might and stand up amongst the community of nations with dignity and pride. But with that again alone, unfortunately it did not. It did not because again the forces who did not want Muslim Ummah to rise, who did not want Pakistan to be strong, they again usurped and hanged the elected Prime Minister of Pakistan, who had given a 73 constitution to Pakistan, who had given an atom bomb to Pakistan, who had taken out the politics from the drawing rooms and given it to the people, and whose manifesto was that power rests in the people of Pakistan, and they are the arbiters, and it is collective wisdom. And this is where we again the black roads come in. This is where you have to again defend your constitution. This is where the rule of law comes in. This is where you have to again stand up for your rights, because the dream of Pakistan was begun by a barrister. Pakistan was created by a barrister, and again the 73 constitution was given by a barrister, and it is now used. Therefore, the responsibility to carry this country onwards under the rule of law, constitutionalism rests in you, and yes, you may come up laudably, yes, you will again rise, and this lawyers' movement which started on the 9th of March 2007 was again spearheaded by lawyers, and I salute you for the wonderful stride that you continued. And it was the black robes who made the dictator run like anything, and it was you, the lawyers, the black robes, who brought about democracy. Needless to say that the efforts of Maulana Shaheed Bhutto was no less, because she gave her blood. She gave her blood for democracy, and it is today the fruits of democracy that we are all sitting here and enjoying, and it is you who have been decorated, and today I see lightness in your eyes today, that you are free to talk anything, and you are free to profess anything, and it is all possible now. Ladies and gentlemen, notwithstanding that, I think we still have to do a lot for this country. The country has given us everything. Today's brightness, today you are being decorated because of Pakistan. But Pakistan now hustles, Pakistan now yards, Pakistan now demands from you. And therefore, rise to the occasion and give your best to the country, because the country wants you now. We can only take this country through the rule of law and constitutionalism, my view. All strength of institutions, whether it is of institutions or it is any other strength that lies, it lies in democracy. It lies in the collective wisdom. It lies in the participatory country amongst Islamist operations with dignity and pride. And it is only through the rule of law that we can do it. And rule of law, therefore, enjoins upon you, students who have graduated from this practical life and those who are studying, inculcate that sense of education. Education is not about also cramming and getting through the degree and going into the profession. It is again germane to service not only to yourself, to your family, to your community, to your country and nation, but also to the globe as a whole. Be unfortunate. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, therefore I call for all of you in the Pakistani to unite in this hour which demands from all of us the unity, faith and discipline to carve out the same dream that was dreamt by our founding nations and also going for soul searching whether we have faithfully adhered to it. Of course, therefore it is only with that dedication, passion, devotion and to the cause that we can refine and within ourselves revisit our national priorities. And it is here that I will see that all these medals that you got would be justified. It is only then that you will be able to stand up as proud Pakistanis. Let us shred off whether I am a Punjabi, a Pashtun, a Mohajir, or a Sindhi, or a Baloch. Let us all rise with unison as Pakistanis, because it is only through a national spirit that we can take Pakistan out of the problems that we are facing. It is only through unity that we can spearhead everything. And therefore, let's use our educational skills and our knowledge for conquering this world. Let us fight against poverty. Let us fight against illiteracy. Let us fight against extremism. Let us fight against militancy. Let us fight against all bad things that are in life. And therefore, let us make this place a haven for peace and prosperity for ourselves and our future generations. I congratulate the those who have today received the achievements. I congratulate them. I congratulate the proud parents. I congratulate the faculty members. And I see that this educational institution, which is an institution of excellence, which is a state-of-the-art institution, and I wish and pray all prosperity, and I wish that all institutions are able to inculcate the same amount of spirit and galvanize so that we can rise among the frontiers. Thank you very much.
Ini